Welcome everyone. Today we will make a sign up page using PHP and MySQL database. So at first I will open my PHP project, which is this one, CPT, and inside CPT I have one file, index.php. So in the body section we will write the whole code, and the problem statement will be like this. We will create a form in index.php where we will take several inputs from the user like the name, username, password, etc., and we will store all the data in the table in a database, and later user can log in using the given credentials. So let's begin. So at first we will create a div here. Okay, and inside the div I will create the form. So in this case I want the div to be centered both horizontally and vertically. To do that I will add some styling element. Now our div is configured. Let's check the page in the browser. Okay, I spelled it wrong. So here is our page. It's blank now, but we will add some content to check that our div is centered or not. Sign up, and the sign up is in the middle. We will check the responsiveness as well. Yeah, it's in the middle anyways. Okay, this will be I. Done. Now we will create the form just below the sign up text, form, and the method will be post method. So our first input field will be the name of the user. So label, enter your name, then br, and input type text, and I will give it a name. Get name. Okay, I will do the same for the other fields also. The next field will be enter username, get username. Next one is enter password. The type will be password type. Okay, next one will be confirm password. Confirm password. Done. And I need to change the name as well. Get pass, confirm pass, pass. Okay, now let's check our form. Done. I need to do one thing more. I need a submit button here. Button. The button type is submit, and the text inside the button will be sign up. Okay, done. I have one problem here. I want the sign up text at the top, so let's fix it. To do that I need another div inside the current div. Okay, now let's check. and it's okay, everything is okay, right? The sign up is not looking well, so I need another beer here, and it's done. Now what I will do, I will write the PHP code just below the form. So let's start with starting and closing tag. I need to give a name to the submit button as well. I forgot to do that. Sub. Okay. So if the submit button is pressed, then only the below code will run. So I will give the condition. If is set post sub, then what I need to connect the DB at first. To do that, let's check our DB at first. I have not opened the DB yet. Here is my WAMP server and my phpMyAdmin. I will log in and I will use this DB PHP tutorial. Inside PHP tutorial, I will create a table which will be the user details table, which will have 4 columns. The first column will be sign ID. I created it before, so it is giving me recommendations. Second one will be full name, third one username, last one will be password. The sign ID, it will be of int type and I will set it as auto increment, so it will be our primary key and each value will be unique value and not null value obviously. Then full name, it will be of varchar type and the length will be 30 is good enough. Username also varchar, it will also be 20, okay 20. Password varchar again, it will also 20, and the username should be unique for every user. So here I will select it as unique key. Okay, so it is our username is unique now, and I will save it. Let me check if everything is okay or not. Okay, so I will save it, and here is our table. Table is good. Sign ID, full name, username and password. So I need to connect this DB with my project. For that I will create a folder here. The folder name will be partials. Inside partial I will create a file dbcon.php. Inside the dbcon.php I will create a connection variable connect equal to, and I need to use the MySQL connect function. MySQL connect. Okay, I forgot to add the opening and closing tag, so it's not colored. Done. And now I need to write the arguments. The first argument is the name of the server. In my case it is localhost. Then the username, which is root. Password is blank as I have not set any password yet, and the name of the DB, which is PHP tutorial, I guess. Yeah, PHP tutorial. PHP tutorial. Now I need to write the die function, so when it gets some error we can be notified. So or die MySQL error and our connection variable. Okay, so here I need to require the dbcon.php to get the access of the DB inside index.php. I need to write the path of the file partial / dbcon.php. Let's check the page and it's good. Now I will write the code. At first I will create some variables to store the user inputted values from the form. So first one will be get name, second one will be get username, third one is get pass, and fourth one is conpass. Okay, so here the value will be added using post method, and the name is get name. I will paste it here simply. I need to do the same for the rest of the variables. And I need to change the name, get username here, get pass here, and get conpass here. Done. Now our user inputted values are stored in the variables successfully. Now I have some conditions that the username the user is giving right now should not be available in the database, so it should be unique. So we will check in database that the inputted value is already there or not. If there is already that value is available, we will give a notification or warning that try another username, and if the username is not available, then it will successfully run. And I have one more condition that the password and confirm password should be same. If the user input wrong password and confirm password, so later on when they will try to log in, they will face problems. So let's fix this all. First one, we will fix the username issue, that the username should be unique. For that I will write a SQL query. The query will be select username from user details, which is our table name, where username equal to this one, which is the variable storing our username inputted by the user. Done. Now I need to write the MySQL query function. MySQL query, it takes two arguments, as we know. First one is the connection, DB connection variable, and the second one is our SQL query. Okay, now what I will do, I will count the row that the query is giving us. What it means, that when the number of rows returned is 0, that means the inputted value or the inputted username by the user is totally unique and the same is not available in the DB. But if the number of rows is not equal to 0, then it is confirmed that the same username is already available and this current user cannot have the same username and he needs to get another username. So for that I will write row count equal to, and I need a function which is MySQL numRows, which returns us the number of rows from the SQL query numRows, and it takes one variable which is our SQL res, this one. Okay, now I will write the if condition. So if the row count not equal to 0, then our user will get a message below the form that username is not available, try another one. Good enough. First one is done. And our second problem, if get pass not equal to con pass, then the user will get a message that confirm password properly. Okay, and if everything goes well, then first will be this condition where the row count will be 0. That means the user inputted username is unique. And the second one is this one, that the user has confirmed the password properly. If these two happens, then the user will get a message that you have successfully signed up. Okay, and I will create a variable go to login, which will be having a link login, sorry, I need to create a file for the login. Login.php. I will give the path of the file login.php. Okay, and the text will be login, and I will close the tag here. Done. Now I simply print the variable go to login. Okay, now what I will do, every condition is successfully filled, so we need to get the user inputted values datas inside our table, this table. For that I need to write a query here. I will write here insert into the table name, which is user details, and the column names, first one is full name, then username and password. I am not adding here the first column, which is sign ID, because it is auto incremented and the value will be generated automatically. Now values, the first value will be full name, and the value is here get name. I will copy it from here, and I need to paste it in quotes because the type of the column is varchar. Second one is username. I will get it from here, paste it here. Done. Now the third one, which is get pass, this is also done. Now SQL res equal to MySQL query, and here I need to mention the connection variable at first. Then what's the name connection? No, it was connect. Here I need to change also connect, here also connect, and now here the SQL query variable, this one. Okay, so I think it's done. So let's check the page, Control S here, and now I will open this in another tab and I will enter the name, enter username, enter password 123, confirm password 123, sign up, and it shows you have successfully signed up and login. We will configure it later in the next video, the login system. Let's check that if the value is in the table or not. So we can see that we have the values here now. One, the sign ID, which is automatically assigned. Second one is the name, username and password. So this was the correct input. Now we'll check the wrong inputs. So the first problem that we had, if another user inputs the same username, so what will happen? So I will enter it again and I will give a random password. Now if I sign up, it shows that username is not available, try another one. Now our second problem statement, which was if the username is unique but the password is not confirmed properly, you can see that not confirmed properly, these two are different. Now if I sign up, it shows that confirm password properly, and if I go to the database, the values are not added. Okay, so I will add another name, suppose 1212, and sign up. You have successfully signed up, and I will check the page, the table, and we can see that the value is added. So that's how we can make the sign up page using PHP and MySQL database. In the next video we will create the login page. So subscribe the channel and stay tuned for more videos, and thank you for watching.